Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you're fine and staying safe at your home. So, today we are going to start with the periodic syllabus 2, chapter 3, formulas and functions in Excel. So, first we will see what you mean by formulas. Formulas refer to the self-defined instructions given by the user to perform certain calculations. So the user gives us instructions to perform certain calculations. Each formula is used to perform a specific calculation. So in MS Excel you can use formulas to do calculations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. Now coming to some terms which are used in Excel formula. A formula contains cell reference, operators, values and function. So cell reference is nothing. They are the cell address or a range of a cell. As shown in an example, we have cell reference B2 colon B5. Then comes operator. Operator are nothing the symbols that are used for specific calculations. Like we have plus sign, minus, multiplication, percentage, divide, etc. Then we have values. The values could be numeric or string. Either we have 40, string can be any information and technology in this format. And we have function. Function, they are the built-in formulas that are used in MS Excel, like we have sum, average, min, max and count. Now coming to the rules, how to write a formula in MS Excel. So there is a certain steps used to follow to write a formula in MS Excel. The first formula says a formula in Excel always begins with an equal to sign, which indicates that the cell entry is a formula. So always a formula starts with the equal to sign. The second step is a formula must have values on which the operation is to be performed. So formula must have the values on which either we have to perform addition, min, max or any other operations. The third step is there must be arithmetic operator to specify the operation to be performed on the given values. So arithmetic operations like plus, multiplication, divide, percentage should be present. Then you press the enter key to get the result. So you will press the enter key, the result will be indicated on your screen. Next comes simple calculation in Excel. How you can perform simple calculation? You can directly add values in a cell to obtain their number. So suppose I have typed over here equal to followed by the values and operator. So values are 12, 23 and 18 and my operator is plus sign. And then press the enter key. You will get the result of the formula as displayed on the screen. So 12 plus 23 plus 18 gives you 53. In this way you can do simple calculation in Excel. Now coming to cell and range reference. In Microsoft Excel, cell and range reference can be given in multiple ways. So for example, I have taken over here B2, which means column B and row 2. Or it can be A1 colon A10, which means the range of cell in column A and row is from 1 to 10. Or it can be like B3 colon D3. B and D are the column and 3 means the row. So range of cell in row 3 and column from B to D. So in this manner we can use cell and range references in Microsoft Excel. Now coming to using formulas. How to use formulas in Microsoft Excel. This I'll show you by doing practical example on our Microsoft Excel sheet. Now suppose I have typed the data over here. Student name, term 1 marks, term 2 marks and term 3 marks. Now, apart from using numerical value in a cell, we can also perform calculation using the cell reference. So, here we have seen an example of performing addition using the numerical values. Now, with cell references, we will use a simple formula. So, first, we'll select the cell where you wish to insert the formula. So, suppose I am going to insert over here the total number of term 1, term 2 and term 3. So, this is my E2 cell. E is the column and 2 is the row. So, type the equal to sign over here and enter the cell reference. So, what is the cell reference over here? Cell reference is B2. So, we have B2 plus this is our C2. So, it will come as C2 plus we have D2. So, B2 plus C2 plus D2. You will notice that the formula automatically appears in the formula bar as well. So, this is the formula bar. You can see that it automatically generates in the formula bar. Now, let me press enter. As soon as I press enter, you can see the calculator result will appear in the cell E3. Now, to fill the total mark in the remaining cell, you can use the autofill feature. Autofill feature, how we used to do it? Place your cursor at the bottom left corner and drag it in this manner through E6. So, I have dragged the pointer through E6. Now, you can see that the data has been filled by autofill feature. The Excel automatically changes the result in E2 to E6. So, in this manner, you have noticed I have calculated the total of all the students. Term 1 plus term 2 plus term 3. So, in this manner, you can use a simple formula to calculate your results. Now, next coming to compound formula. What do you mean by compound formula? Compound formula involves more than one operator to perform a calculation. So, in simple formula, we used only single operator, that was our plus operator. Now, we are going to use a compound formula. So, now let us calculate the average mark of all the three terms. So, what is the formula to calculate the average? To calculate the average, we have the formula total marks divided by total number of terms. So, let me write over here average. So, what was the formula? Formula was total marks. So, select the F2, put equal to sign. Now, click on the E3 cell. So, this was our E2 cell over here. So, this is our total mark. Divide, put a division sign and enter 3. So, this is our total marks. Divide by total number of terms. So, there are 3 total number of terms. So, press enter. Now, you can see that the result, the average marks of the student Anu has appeared in the cell F2. Now, to automatically fill the average marks in the remaining cell, you can use the autofill feature. Click at the bottom and drag the pointer and you can see that the average mark of the students appear like this. So, in this manner, you can use compound formulas to calculate operations using more than one operator. So, this was our result of total and average marks. Now, our third category is to use text formulas. Now, we can also use text formulas in our Microsoft Excel. Excel allow us to join the text values or strings together. This operation is called concatenation. The ampersand sign is used to join the string. So, when we write the string, we make sure that it is enclosed in double quotes. So, we should use double quotes, ampersand sign to concatenate the strings. Now, let us see an example how to use a text formula. Now suppose I want to type over here. So I'll select the A8 cell to display the result. Now type equal to A2. So I refer to this A2 cell and put an ampersand sign over here, space, double quotes, scored, and close the double quotes. So I have typed the text scored in inverted commas. Now again ampersand sign, space, I will write B2. So B2 refers to my term 1 of Anu. So B2 space ampersand sign, again open the double quotes, in term 1 and close my double quotes. Now as soon as you press enter, you can see the output appears in the cell A8. Anu scored 72 in term 1. Now again select the cell A8 and place the pointer at the fill handle. So fill handle is present over here, and as soon as you drag it, so there are 5 entries over here, so I will drag it up till 5 entries. Yes, and you can see as soon as I release the mouse button how fast and accurately Excel copies the formula to the cell. So I have over here all the data arranged in my cells. So this feature is extremely beneficial in case of long list. So you can see that all the scores have been displayed over here. So in this manner you can try at home using a simple formula, compound formula, or using a text formula in MX Excel. Thank you students.